It's missing an eye. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm really tired, so that's why I look like this. I hardly got any sleep last night, so bear with me. And also, for some reason today, I just can't speak English, so bear with me once again. Thank you. Today I'm gonna be talking about like the things that my pet peeves about living in a van. I have 10 of them listed, and I'm just gonna go through them because it's not all great living in a van. It is great traveling and being able to do my thing, and just like there are good parts about living in a van, but there are some bad parts, and I didn't think about them before I started living in a van, and now that I do live in a van, now I know them. So here you go. Also, I just want to say thank you to all the new people who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. I love you, and without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, the first thing is the bathroom situation. Kinda sucks because I don't have a bathroom. I mean, I could. I was supposed to build one right there, but I didn't. And I mean, I still could, but it would be very expensive. So I'm waiting to do that. I just use public bathrooms, which I mean, it's not that much of a pain in the butt, but I mean, it kind of is at the same time if I'm going to be like out somewhere where there's not like bathrooms nearby, you know what I mean? So that is the first thing that you should think about before you like live in a van. The second thing, now that it's becoming winter, I've been thinking about this more, is heat. It gets really cold in here. Whatever temperature it is outside, it is inside, okay? So if it's really hot outside, it's going to be really hot inside. If it's really cold, it's going to be really cold inside. And that's another one of my things, was it being cold outside. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Unless the weather's really nice. It has happened a couple times, and it's just like a nice degree in here, but whatever. There goes the eye. I can make the eyes like really wide apart like mine. There you go. That's nice. Number 4, bugs. Now that I installed my window, I don't have like a problem with bugs as often, but I did before when I didn't have a screen. So that's definitely something you should have, is a screen on your window and some type of bug repellent, because if you're in the woods at all, you don't want to catch something. I don't know, but bugs are all over the place. I constantly find spiders in here, and I hate spiders. They're awful, but I do, so it's a thing. So if you're going to be living in a van, be prepared to have bugs. The 5th thing is that things always fall when you drive. It just happens. Everything in my van is Velcroed down. Like, everything on my countertop is Velcroed down. Just everything. Literally everything. My books back there are Velcroed down. I'm not kidding. Yeah, everything has to be tied down or it will go flying. And it's just not something you think about until you're driving, and then all your shit's all over the floor. So, there you go. That's another thing that, like, is kind of irritating about living in a van. The 6th thing is that it can be kind of sketchy at nighttime. Obviously, depending on where you are. I would never purposely put myself in a situation where I'm somewhere that I don't feel safe, but like, it happens, you never know. Yeah, that's just another thing, is that you don't have like that security of a house. I don't know. I feel like you're in like more of like a closed area, so you're like an easier target to get to. So the 7th thing is my power situation. Unless you have like hella solar panels and a bunch of batteries, you're probably going to have limited power. I have limited power with my solar panels, especially when it's only cloudy, like for a couple days. Past couple days it's been really cloudy, and I haven't had like any power at all. So it really sucked, but at least I'm at my mom's house, so I can like plug in, so it makes it easier. So yeah, so that's another thing. Make sure that you have at least a couple solar panels or something, or some source of power, because you're going to need it, and maybe like a generator or something. The 8th thing is my water. It's just one thing you don't have to think about when you live in a house. You just kind of go to the sink and just turn on your water and just brush your teeth and stuff like that. And then it just goes down the drain. It's just like, you don't think about it. When you're on the road, you have to think about where you dump your water, and then also where you get your water. You have to dump your water at like RV dump stations, or if you find like drains in the ground, like Walmart parking lots have that, where there's like a drain in the ground. You can park over that and drain it into there. I've done that before. I don't know if it's like the best thing to do, but I have done it. But you're not allowed to just put it all over the ground, obviously, especially if there's like bad things in the water, like soap and stuff. So it's just something to think about that you don't have to think about while living in a house. The 9th thing is food storage. I really don't have much food storage. I don't even have a fridge, so I have to really be mindful of what I buy when I'm at the store, because I can't buy a lot of things that need to be refrigerated. I only have a cooler, and I have to put ice in it every couple days, so that's another expense, is buying ice all the time. So I can't keep food for that long unless I'm buying a bunch of ice, and I don't have that much room for food. A lot of my other stuff is just like dry food, like oatmeal and ramen noodles and stuff like that. Not the healthiest, but I mean, it's stuff, and like a lot of canned stuff, because that's easy and quick and doesn't need to be refrigerated. So if you guys have any like suggestions, and also like peppers and stuff like that, but if you guys have any suggestions for like easy foods to make in the van, let me know, please. Okay, the last thing that kind of sucks is gas mileage. I know that this is like a given. My van has such bad gas mileage. I get 10 miles per gallon. I know some people get like 6 miles per gallon, but still, 10 miles is not anything super amazing or great, but I mean, it's worth it. I'm taking my whole home with me. I'm not just taking like a car, so I mean, I understand, and it's basically like my rent, I guess, or something like that, that I had to pay each month, because it ends up being like at least $100 a month for my gas. So it's not that much when you think about it. It all kind of comes out evenly. So those are all the reasons why living in a van is the best, but actually not. You should really think about these things before living in a van. These are kind of things that I didn't really consider before living in a van, and I kind of just realized on my own while living in a van. These might kind of seem like common sense things, but you really might want to put some thought into it before just plunging yourself into this. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I really am grateful for all my new subscribers and everyone who's continued to watch me. I really appreciate it. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm really excited to travel the country and have you guys experience that with me. So, love you. Peace out.